high school I went to is located here in the Valley. It's called John F. Kennedy High School. The person who told me to apply to higher education, to apply to CSUN, to apply to colleges, to apply to EOP was my counselor. She mentioned to me that EOP would help me in that transition of being a high school student into being college material. It helps out low-income families. It helps out people who need the help. And obviously, I was in that state. I was in that position where I needed help. I know I wanted help, and I wanted to do it for someone, for my neighborhood, for my family, for someone besides myself. I got my motivation out of having friends die. So out of failures, out of having other people fail. So that's how I always saw myself, as failing. That's how I grew up. Just, you're always a failure. You're gonna be a failure by being a Chicano, by being brown, by being minority, by being gang affiliated. It's just, I was always at the bottom. So having that one person who's like, if you're not gonna do it for yourself, do it for me. I just applied, and luckily, I actually got accepted. What I would tell high school students who are applying to EOP, who are trying to get into higher education, is EOP will exceed their expectations in general. It will make the transition from being a high school student in a college education, it would just make it that much better. They will know that they don't have to go through it alone. Everything that EOP is said to do, everything that they say they will do, they do it. It will not only help them in their education, but help them individually. It would help them express themselves, have pride in themselves, as they did to me. Being an EOP student has its recognitions. It is a positive recognition. Has its priorities. So it's an honor being an EOP student. I am proud of being an EOP. I'm David Contreras, Covachino, and I'm EOP.